Hey everyone, welcome back to another Outlast 100% tutorial. This time, we'll be taking a look at the Return to Admin block, Chapter 7, I think? Sounds about right. This one starts out right after Female Ward. What you're going to do is, you're going to walk forward and you'll see Chris Walker spawn at the end of the hallway, and as soon as you see him spawn, you're going to want to start jumping. And what this will do is it'll manipulate his AI so he doesn't come after you. Instead, he'll break open the door that's in front of him. And while you're doing that, I guess we can just get into it. So let's take a look. Start jumping. He gets all distracted there. You're going to go through this door on the right and do a door boost. That was very well timed camera effect there. So you get up, and our goal is to get into that room, because normally it's this door is blocked by a bunch of wooden planks on the other side. So we grab this document, and make our way up into the vent here. Shoutouts to this guy not being loaded in yet. Don't worry, we'll fix him. There we go. All better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to exit the vent, go to the left, and in the back corner of this office here is another document. I want to pick that up. Make your way through as you normally would until you get to this door here. I'm going to close it and do another door boost. Once you get on top, it's worth noting that the collision on this wall here, only about this middle section where you see my camera crosshair, you can actually get into. Otherwise it'll try to push you out, so take your time trying to get in there. But once you're here, you're pretty much good to go. What you're going to do is hop forward and then turn to that angle and hop again. And the goal is to land on these stairs. Depending on how well your game loads, you might need to pause and let the level load in. I'm not sure though. Anyways, this part's pretty interesting. What we have to do next is record this entire projection that's going to come up on here. And it's pretty lengthy. It's I don't know, probably over a minute. But anyways, to give the rundown of what's going to be going on here, is we're going to walk close enough about over there, and that'll activate the projection. Then we're going to back up, go into there, go all the way around. There's a document over there, go upstairs, do a cool little trick to clip out, go around, and then wait there. And you want to record as much as this while you can, and you want to leave your camera up the entire time. So let's take a look at it. It's worth noting that if you don't quit out at any point, or like quit and reload after the female ward, your camera will not be broken like this. So it makes it a little bit more convenient to have it up. There's a document at the end of the hall here. And now what you want to do for this trick is you want to align yourself with like the right side of the doorway and run through and spam jump. You might need to practice that a few times to get the feeling for it. You want to try to be recording this as much as possible. And there is a trick I saw a streamer recently do that you can actually just run and jump onto this ledge and just kind of sprint across it really fast, but I don't think it makes much of a difference for 100%, because you kind of just have to wait for the entire recording anyways. So now you get over here, open the door, and just chill out. Not a whole lot goes on here. And like I said before, it's really important to keep the camera up until you see the icon flash in the bottom right. And the interesting thing about this route is it feels pretty stressful when you're in a run, because it doesn't give it to you as soon as it finishes the projection or whatever. It gives it to you a bit afterwards, like when it's done. Alright, so now we're going to do a door boost up to the next floor. We're going to do a normal door boost and then continue spamming jumping forward to hopefully get up through the ceiling here. This one's always a little bit tricky for me, but you can see we got the recording there. We jump forward. Now you'll see everyone's kind of in their T-pose. And what we have to do is we have to trigger them so they reload. So what you can do is go out here and hold crouch, and as soon as you're return to a normal move state, you'll know because you can crouch. You can't do that when you're in there. And so what I do is I move out here just a little bit, get up, turn around, look at them, you can see they're starting the thing, and hold forward and sprint, and this will allow you to run during this area, or otherwise it forces you to walk. As you can see, I can no longer sprint. I'm going to pick up the key, and then enjoy the show. I suppose that's a bit morbid. This chapter, Return to Admin Block, is pretty unforgiving to have to reset on at any point during the run, or like during this chapter, because you have to watch these cutscenes again, or you have to go all the way through. And if you have to reload at this point, from this point on, after these doors open up behind me, then you have to take a very slow route, because one of the doors that you use to get through is locked. Or you use the door to do a door boost, but we'll get to that in a moment. You want to keep watching them. We'll wriggle around a bit more. Just be patient until you see the camera icon. And then we're going to lead out to the right here. There we go. Now we're going to do a door boost with this gate. Once you get up to the gate, we're going to side hop onto this wreckage, turn around, and we're going to go in a straight line down here. And our goal is to get to the corner of this room with the blue wall in it. So our goal is to get there. And it's worth noting that this blue wall has excellent collision, this one here. So you can kind of run at it and jump, or you can play it safe and take the corners slow. And your goal is to inch out slowly until you can see out of bounds, and you're going to look just to the left of that door there, and that will give you the recording of the man praying to the TV. Little movement optimization you can do after that is turn so you're about 45 degrees this way, and then do a backwards hop, turn around, and open the door. From here, go out to the right. We're going to pick up another document on this desk. Oh yeah, I did. I was like, why isn't the door open? So now you're going to come through here, and this gives you an insanely small hitbox for some reason, if you can see that there. It's pretty crazy how tiny that is. So you can just use that to very easily walk through here, which I found very interesting. So we're going to do this again. One thing for this door boost that I'd like to point out is if you're doing the sideways, like the left to right ones, you don't want to keep your camera in the default position because you'll kind of jump into this corner and you don't get the full side hop. You kind of hit there and you just get stuck in the door. So you want to turn your camera as much to the right as it will allow so you can get plenty of room to jump out there. Once you're up here, you're going to run to that end of the hall. Be careful not to go too far out to the left, as you'll unload the level and have to reset, or too far to the right and you'll fall back in bounds. So we get to about here. And now what you want to do is you want to look about, you see where the words start on the left side? Look about there and do a forward hop. And with any luck, this will allow us to get the save right there in the bottom right for the lab. And after that, we load in to the 8th and final chapter, the Underground Lab. And that concludes this video for now. Thanks everyone for watching, and one chapter to go. It's gonna be fun. And I will see you there. Have a good one.